Hey, I'm here to give you feedback on your run. If you have any questions or comments for me after I post it in your channel, please feel free to either DM me on Discord or just ping me in your chat. If this is the run, I would definitely suggest getting a thin BT macro and or I'm confused. I'm just confused why it took so long. Oh, because you got that fake spike. Yeah, thin would help you like differentiate faster. Like what's real and what's fake. Pretty standard so far. You don't need to actually like elevate your TNT here. This is just like a little bit of a time loss. Like you're gonna get 1 billion logs from these 3 trees alone, but you're also probably gonna blow up some of the oak behind you. So like good TNT placement just will always trump like elevating TNT. And also, yeah, just be aware, like, you just need 4 blocks of height just for stuff like this, for elevating TNT explosions, and you have that. You didn't need to get the one above you. Oh, another couple of things is, while you're digging down here, instead of turning off your pie chart, you can just completely flip it to the base, so that way you can get your other pie chart ready whenever you're like breaking wood. Not that it super matters, like everybody has their own process for that. And like generally speaking, I'm a huge fan of just overlapping as many things as possible, so that way you can overlap even more things later in the run. Like right here, like you could be managing your inventory, or you can just get your pie chart set for the rest of the run, and then like have like that just set. $17 logs, like I was saying. Tab crafting was nice. Obviously you could get cleaner, but I know that you know that already. Or I have a feeling that you know that already, so. Actually, I can barely see it because resolution, but whenever you see like lingering kelp like this, that's usually a really good sign for a good ravine. So you don't have to waste time doing this and then like correcting course to see if that's good as well. Like you can also just send it here. You could be closer to the ravine, so that way you're not, like, swimming so far. Good portal. I guess things overall for the overworld is, like, Yeah, thin's the biggest thing so far. While you're in the portal here, I know that this isn't like a standard play, but it's super important that you get your... Wait a second. Did you even pie chart switch? Or is it still just the same one? Okay. So, yeah, change your pie chart in the overworld so that way, like, you can just have it done for whenever you need it in the nether, if you need it in the nether. And then the other thing is I know that this isn't like a standard play because you're obviously not building next to monuments all the time, building portals next to monuments all the time. And it's important that you like raise your render like in one of the last frames of the portal, so that way you can just enter the nether on like higher render. So that way you don't need to unpause and repause. I'm not sure actually what the retime rules say about that, but I don't, yeah. Like it's then technically no longer on world load, I guess, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, changing your pie chart here is kind of scuffing the movement a little bit, which is fine. Oh, speaking of scuffing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's so unlucky. See how immediately your like movement improves after you've done all of the stuff that you needed to? Okay, you're getting a little bit of height on these jumps. You can just drop like just on the entrance, you take like a heart and then another heart. So you're already down 2 hearts than if you had just like dropped and clutched. You can break this and oh, never mind. You had a guy in your face. Good awareness for pressure. It's still like place your lava bucket here for better path finding. I guess you don't have tons of time to do that, but you threw that there, so you now... When did you throw that? Throw it here for the pathfinding thing, or like just don't throw it at all, because these guys aren't going to hit you, especially with this here. That might make him slower on the come up, actually, which is unnecessary in this situation. And like dropping the... Gilded Blackstone there is also gonna, like, if you're gonna drop the Gilded Blackstone there as well, play for Fast Hole. But if you don't, then like you can just play for Curry Hole here. Toggle hard, unless I missed it. I usually do it when I'm digging down like this. I didn't. Cool. Yeah, remember toggle hard ASAP so that way you can get everybody. Good, yes. Keep the inventory clean. One consideration for this is, like, since you enter here with a chest normally, you can place it and then just, like, rip clean your inventory. So then if you do misplace something, like let's say that you threw out, I don't know, your wood or your crafting table, you don't have to stand over it and pick it all up again. Split your pearls as well. You don't need to eat this. Well, I guess you could. Never mind. If you're going all the way up here... Oh, wait. No, you need Obby, don't you? Not sure how much I like that pearl, just because you're throwing it kind of blind. What you're doing here is good, like crafting during pearl throws. What you're doing here is slow, because you're crafting while you're not doing a pearl throw. Like, this is one advantage of, like, just having your, like, book open during the run. Like, you could have just ripped all of your wool in this one interaction. Maybe even glowstone if you're quick enough with it. Ooh. Be more cautious with pearls. I know that you are, like, aiming for terrain. You gotta also aim for mobs. Or aim not to hit mobs, I guess. Okay, as soon as you see the fort, lower your render. You're playing on entirely too high of render for an SSV fort. Whether you do dynamic or 5 RD, it's fine, but pick one and do it. Like this, right here, is an SSV wet dream. It is super awkward that it's like backed up next to Crimson, but still. You have guys here. Just kill them. You actually were like way closer to these guys here than to this spawner. Free blazes are good blazes. Uh-oh. Could have been preventable. It is mostly just unlucky. How did you take so much damage? Oh, the pearl. It was faster. Was a good play still. However, I do think that there is something to be said still for the for the hunger bar management. Especially when you're like, I know that you had like a ton of health a second ago, but still, just reassessing that at all times is super duper helpful. Because now you can't eat and get much of anything out of it. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Good. You didn't eat it. Good, good, good. Ooh, let's see if he knows the juice. But I would also make that more accurate, probably. What am I saying? It definitely would. Learn it. It's free time. Like, this could have all been prevented. Ah, he does know it. Great. Oh, unlucky. It's fine. Especially after death resetting, make sure that you have, like, pearls to pearl hang and then a fire res for immediate entry. I could see you getting decked by a fireball right here, if there were guys here. Changing the pie back is good. Great play cleaning out inventory now, so that way when you do explosives prep later. Oh, I don't know if that burnt a rod. I guess, like, for this guy, like, before you hit blazes, just make sure that your fire's clear. Oh, it did burn a rod. I saw it this time. Unlucky. Back up. You could get decked. You can still get decked. I also wonder if the portal's interfering with, like, front spawns. Just because of light. Not that it matters, like, you definitely have enough space to where this is, like, cleared out. Skeleton. Yes, the wood. Let's go. How many did you grab? Hold on, I can't count. I didn't pass elementary school. $20 planks? When you have a bed already? I don't think you need that many. I think you could grab less. Like, be aware of... Oh, man. Okay. Be aware of how much wood you have, and also... Yeah, that was so risky. Oh, he did it! The GOAT. Great recovery play shouldn't have happened still. Do you have to dig more? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He doesn't know. If you have to dig significantly longer... Yeah, I think that you could have just gotten to it by like this terrain down here. You might have gotten to second portal quartz quicker by going down here by the looks of it. Anyway, what is going on when I fast forwarded here? Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely practice that if that's like a common occurrence. If it's a one-off, whatever, unlucky. Oh yeah, you could have totally gotten here. Okay, I want to double check that again, actually. Okay, you are highlighting blocks. So, let's see if I can stop it. Okay, right here you're highlighting this block. You can see like in the corner of it, like this block doesn't have like this black line. That can be messing with your preemptive reads. I know that your pie chart isn't up right now, but it's just a good awareness for the future. Remember to back up when you're doing preemptive stuff. Did I just hear it? I did. Firo's Law? Firo's Law. Oh, I thought that was another Endermate. That would have been unlucky. Made explosives. Craft your explosives. Unless you're not zeroing and weren't planning on it. Good pearl to terrain. Oh, wrong side obby. Okay, so for general like end fight things, like if you can't zero, don't know how to zero, whatever. Back dragons always mean that you place the obsidian on this side. Front dragons always mean that you place the obsidian on this side. This helps your dragon flip less and just is more consistent for one cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if your dragon flips later in the run. Oh, and it's also like faster for perching. However, also like less like this is a consistency play, not a fast play, I guess. You have 7 beds. You don't need the anchors. You probably got fireballed there for it. Stand back, let it perch. You can definitely pearl from this distance. Also, turn up your render so that way you can see the thing. You can stand entirely further back still. You should you should be standing so far back that you should really only have to pearl into the middle. Like being in the obsidian ring at all is like never the correct thing to do. Unless obviously it's perch charging. That's the perch. That's the perch. No. Learn like perch patterns. So like it's so subtle here, but it's there, and then bang, like right there, it immediately starts beelining. It's unlucky that you didn't notice it or recognize it, but either way. That first bed was Monka. Still got it. Nice. Nice. Overall things seems like let's see, what are the main things? Yeah, just little mechanical things is the main like bit of feedback that I could like highlight here, I guess. Like, I think that end fight could have been faster if you were back further. I think that a lot of the death resetting that you had to do could have been prevented if you paid attention to your food. Because other than that, like, from, like, a, like, plot line through the run, like, you played it really well. There wasn't many like deviations from the best path, right? Like in terrain decisions, in like information gathering type of decisions, like that was like you have the skills to have a significantly better PB, and it seems like those little like lack of awareness things and or like minor decision making things are holding you back from like being a better runner. Yeah, other than that I don't think I have much for you, so yeah.